Welcome to Hello English Teacher. Today let's look at the line by line explanation of the chapter Boli from class 10 English. If you're watching my video for the first time, please subscribe. You can listen to the explanations of chapters from classes 10, 11 and 12 English. And don't forget to press the bell icon so that you get notified whenever I upload a video. Let's move on to the video now. Boli was written by Khwaja Ahmad Abbas. He was also known as K.A. Abbas, was an Indian film director, screenwriter, novelist, and a journalist in the Urdu, Hindi, and English languages. So let's move on to the story. Now, the story is written by K.A. Abbas, and he's talking about a child named Sulekha. She's a simpleton in the beginning, and later, due to her achievements, she becomes a hero. And the story teaches us a beautiful lesson. What does it tell us? It tells us that family background is always very important for children. So, if the family does not support mentally and physically and emotionally, these developments are not possible for children. So, this story, through the story of Sulekha or Boli, you will be able to understand this. So, let's go on to the story now. Her name was Sulekha. But since her childhood, everyone had been calling her Boli, the simpleton. So there was this child, and her name was Sulekha, and everyone called her Boli because she was a simpleton. So, what do you mean by simpleton? Simpleton is a person who is gullible, who can be easily fooled, who does not have any common sense. So, this Boli was like that. She was not at all intelligent, she was not normal like the usual children. So everybody could easily fool her. So everybody used to call her Boli. She was the fourth daughter of Nambardar Ramlal. So what is Nambardar? Nambardar means the village headman. So he had four daughters and she was the youngest one. When she was 10 months old, she had fallen off the cot on her head and perhaps it had damaged some part of her brain. So, what is the reason for her to become the simpleton? Because they think that when she was 10 months old, what happened to this child? She fell off from the cot and it might have caused some injury to some part of her brain. So, that is why she was a simpleton. She was not clever like the other children. So, they used to call her Boli. So that is why she remained a backward child and came to be known as Boli the simpleton. So due to this damage because of the fall, she was not able to develop her brain like the other children. The brain had not developed. So they used to call her Boli the simpleton. At birth, the child was very fair and pretty. Actually, when she was born, she was a very normal looking child. She was very pretty and she was fair as well. But when she was 2 years old, she had an attack of smallpox. So, what happened? When she was 2 years old, she had this disease called smallpox. And only the eyes were saved, but the entire body was permanently figured by deep black poke marks. So, you would have heard that when you get smallpox, what is the most dangerous thing you have? You will have the marks of all those boils that come on all over your body. So, that's the most dangerous thing about this smallpox. Only the eyes were saved, but the entire body was permanently disfigured by black poke marks. For this girl also, when she was 2 years old, she got this disease, smallpox, and her entire body was covered with black marks because of the wounds that healed. So the marks were still there permanently. It could not be removed at all. So it made her look very bad. So it disfigured her completely. So now you can see that she was not only a simpleton but she was also ugly looking because of the marks on her face. Little Sulekha could not speak till she was 5, and when she at last learned to speak, she stammered. Normally the children start speaking when they are 1 or 2 years old. But this girl, what happened? She was not able to speak even when she was 5 years old. But then slowly after 5 years she started to speak. And then what happened? She was only stammering. What is stammering? She had to repeat the words many times to complete a word. So she was not even able to speak properly. The other children often made fun of her and mimicked her. So what is mimicking? Imitating. So other children, when they were playing with her, they used to mimic like her, or they used to imitate her and make fun of her the way she spoke. As a result, she talked very little. So, feeling afraid or feeling ashamed, she used to not talk at all because other children used to make fun of her. Ramlal had 7 children, 3 sons and 4 daughters, and the youngest of them all was Boli. So, we know that Ramlal, her father, he had 7 children, 4 girls and 3 sons, and Boli was the youngest of all of them. It was a prosperous farmer's household and there was plenty to eat and drink. So her father was a prosperous farmer. What is a prosperous farmer? Someone who earns enough money, who had a lot of wealth, and he was able to provide them all with all the things the family needs. So they had enough to eat and drink. All the children except Boli were healthy and strong. So we know that Boli alone is not like the others. She was stammering, she could not speak, she was a simpleton. People could easily fool her, and she had marks all over her face. But all the other children were hale and healthy. The sons had been sent to the city to study in schools and later in colleges. So the men, the children, the boys in the family, they went to the city and they had all the latest education. They had completed the higher education as well. They went to schools and then college also. Of the daughters, Radha, the eldest, had already been married. So the eldest daughter, Radha, was already married. The second daughter, Mangala's marriage had also been settled, and when that was done, Ramlal would think of the third, Champa. So the second daughter, Mangala, her marriage was also going to be done or completed. So he was getting ready. After that, he would get ready for the third daughter, that is Champa. So he was ready for everything. They were good looking, healthy girls, and it was not difficult to find bridegrooms for them. So the 3 girls, he had 4 daughters. In that, the first 3 girls were very pretty, they were good looking. So it was not very difficult to find bridegroom. What is bridegroom? The person who marries the girl. Okay, so it was not easy, because it was quite easy to find because they were all good looking. But Ramlal was worried about Boli. Why was he worried about Boli? Because she was not as good looking as the others. She had marks all over her face. She was a simpleton and she even stammered while talking. So nobody would be happy enough to marry such a girl. So the father was always worried about this girl. She had neither good looks nor intelligence. So she did not look good, or she did not even have the intellect. Boli was 7 years old when Mangala was married. The same year, a primary school for girls was opened in their village. So, what happened? The second daughter of Ramlal also was married away. She was, at that time, this girl, Boli, was 7 years old. So, in the same year, something new happened. So, what is it? A primary school for girls was opened in their village. The Tehsildar Sahib came to perform its opening ceremony. So the Tehsildar was there, he was the chief guest, he came to inaugurate the school. He said to Ramlal, as a revenue official, you are the representative of the government in the village, and so you must set an example to the villagers. So what did he say? He advised this Ramlal. What did he advise? He said, you are the representative of the government here, so you should be the role model for all the villagers. So you should set an example as well. So how should you set an example? You must send your daughters to school. So in those days, it was custom only to send the men to school, that is the boy children to school. So even Ramlal had got all his sons educated. But now the Tehsildar, who was the chief guest, he advised Ramlal to send his daughters to school and be an example to the villagers, so that even the other people would look at him and send their daughters to the newly opened school. That night, when Ramlal consulted his wife, she cried, are you crazy? If girls go to school, who will marry them? So as I told you, in those days it was customary not to send girls to school. So the wife was not happy to this condition. So when the husband talked to the wife about sending this girl, she said, no, you cannot send her to school because it will be difficult to find a boy for her. Because in those days, girls are not sent to school. So they must not study. So, and men don't like ladies who had gone to school and had got education. So the mother was afraid. So she said, no need to send her to school. But Ramlal had not the courage to disobey the Tehsildar. So what happened? But he had been advised by the Tehsildar and he did not want to disobey that man. So at last his wife said, I will tell you what to do. Send Boli to school. As it is, there is a little chance of her getting married with her ugly face and lack of sense. So they had to comply to that advice given by the Tehsildar, and so the wife also agreed finally. And what did she tell her husband? That is Ramlal. She said, okay, anyway, you can send her to school because even if she goes to school, she will not be able to learn because she does not have sense and she is also ugly looking. So nobody will anyway come and marry her. Whether she studies or not, nobody is going to marry her. So let us send her to school. Let the teachers at the school worry about her. So they also thought that let the teachers take over the headache of looking after her at the school. So the next day, Ramlal caught Boli by the hand and said, come with me, I will take you to school. So next day what happened? He was ready to take the girl to school. So he just pulled her and told her that, come, I'm going to take you to school. Boli was frightened. She did not know what a school was like. So when the father pulled her, this girl did not understand why he was pulling her and she became frightened because she did not know what a school looked like. She had never gone to school. She remembered how a few days ago their old cow Lakshmi had been turned out of the house and sold. So when her father pulled her, she only reminded of something that happened in her own house. They had a cow called Lakshmi and the cow had been pulled or taken out and had been sold. So she also was thinking that maybe they're going to take me and sell me away somewhere. So she did not know the meaning of going to school. She had never seen a school. So she became frightened. No, 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 she shouted in terror and pulled her hand away from the father's grip. So being frightened, she started screaming no, no, no in her stammering voice and she was not ready to go along with the father. So she tried to escape from the father's grip. What is grip? He was holding her very tightly. She wanted to loosen that grip and run away because she was feeling afraid. What's the matter with you, fool? Shouted Ramlal. So he addressed her fool because she was a fool to all of them. And so he just shouted her that why she was not behaving. I'm only taking you to school. Then he told his wife, let her wear some decent clothes today, or else what will the teachers and the other schools girls think of us when they see her? So what did he tell? He told her that he's only taking her to school. And then he ordered his wife. What did he say? He told her to give her some decent looking dress because she was not even given proper clothes. And so he asked the mother to give her some good clothes so that the people in the school would not think bad of them. New clothes had never been made for Boli. The old dresses of her sisters were passed on to her. So Boli, being a simpleton, was not taken care of properly at home. So they never even bought good clothes for her. All the old clothes of her sisters were only given to her. No one cared to mend or wash her clothes. So she was not even taken care of properly in the house because she was lacking sense and she was not like the other girls. So they never gave her clean clothes. They never washed her clothes. Even if the clothes were torn, they never bothered to repair it. But today she was lucky to receive a clean dress which had shrunk after many washings and no longer fitted Champa. So she got a clean dress today. Actually, that belonged to her elder sister Champa. So that was also shrunken, but then it was clean and washed. It fitted her, so they gave that to her. She was then bathed and oil was rubbed into her hair, dry and matted hair. So she was cleaned. She was given some nice decent clothes and her hair was also combed. Okay, only then she began to believe that she was being taken to a place better than home. So when she was cleaned and given good clothes and her hair oiled, she started believing that okay, I'm not being dragged like the cow. Maybe I'm taken to some good place better than home. So when they reached the school, the children were already in the classrooms. So she went along with her father after changing her clothes and combing her hair and after having a neat look. So when she reached the school, what happened? Children were already sitting in the classrooms. Ramlal handed over his daughter to the headmistress. So when he reached school, he just handed over the girl to the headmistress. Left alone, the poor girl looked about her with fear-laden eyes. So the father went away, and then she was all alone because she never knew anybody there. So her eyes were full of fear because she had never come out to such a place. So there were several rooms, and in each room, girls like her squatted on mats, reading from books or writing on slates. So what happened? There were many rooms, and in all the rooms, she could see girls like her sitting. Squatted means sitting down with folded legs on the mats, and they were reading or writing. The headmistress asked Boli to sit down in a corner in one of the classrooms. So the headmistress told her to go to one of the classrooms, took her to one of the classrooms, and made her sit in one corner. Boli did not know what exactly a school was like and what happened there, but she was glad to find so many girls among almost her own age present there. So for the first time she is going to a school, she don't know what it looked like or what will happen there. So there was fear in her eyes, but then the headmistress made her sit in one corner. And she was also happy to see so many girls who were looking like her. That means who were of her same age. She hoped that one of these girls might come and become her friend. So what did she expect? She expected that one of those girls would come and make friends with her. The lady teacher who was in the class was saying something to the girls, but Boli could understand nothing. So there was a teacher in the class. She was instructing something to the other girls, but then she was not able to understand what the teacher was saying. She looked at the pictures on the wall. The colors fascinated her. The horse was brown, just like the horse on which the Tehsildar had come to visit their village. So she was just looking at the classroom, and on the walls she could see some beautiful pictures, and there were all colors on it, and the colors attracted her, fascinated her means attracted her. And she saw the picture of a brown horse. Then she remembered that the Tehsildar who had come to inaugurate the school had also come on a same color horse. The goat was black like the goat of their neighbor. The parrot was green like the parrot she had seen in the mango orchards. And the cow was just like their Lakshmi. So she had seen all these pictures. She was looking at the pictures and then thinking of the real animals and birds that she had seen around. And suddenly Molly noticed that the teacher was standing by her side, smiling at her. So, as she was admiring all the pictures, what happened? Suddenly, somebody came and stood beside her. And when she looked, it was her own teacher who was in that classroom, and she was smiling at her. What's your name, little one? And the teacher asked her the name. Bo. She could stammer no further than that. So we know that she was not able to speak properly. She was always stammering. And when the teacher asked the name as well, she was not able to complete her name. She could only say bo because she was stammering. Then she began to cry, and tears flowed from her eyes in a helpless flood. So she became frightened. She was feeling very sad that she could not say the name, and she started crying. She was very helpless. She kept her head down as she sat in a corner, not daring to look up at the girls who knew her were still laughing at her. So she felt embarrassed because she was not able to say her name, and she thought that the other girls were laughing at her. So she was not able to look up. She did not keep her head up. She just sat there in the corner by keeping her head down. So when the school bell rang, all the girls scurried out of the classroom, but Boli dared not leave her corner. So what happened? When the bell rang, all the girls scurried out, means hurried out of the classroom. But Boli dared not leave her corner. But Boli was a frightened girl. So she did not leave her corner. She was just sitting there and still crying with fear. Her head still lowered. She kept on sobbing. So she was still crying because she was still frightened. Boli, the teacher's voice was so soft and soothing. So the teacher called her name in a very soft manner, and it was so soothing, it was so pleasing, it was so good to hear. Okay, in all her life she had never been called like that. So nobody had called her in a sweet manner, just like how the teacher had called. It touched her heart. So she was feeling so relieved that somebody is calling her in a nice manner. Get up, said the teacher. So in a very kind manner, the teacher called her name and asked her to get up. It is not a command but a friendly suggestion. So it was only a friendly suggestion. What was the friendly suggestion? The teacher asking her to get up. She did not command her. So in a very friendly manner, the teacher told her to get up. Now tell me your name. Sweat broke out all over her body. So what happened? The teacher asked her to tell her name. That too, she asked in a very sweet manner. So what happened? The girl was feeling frightened still, and she was sweating all over. Would her stammering tongue again disgrace her? So she was afraid that when the teacher asked the name, whether she will be able to tell properly or whether she would continue to stammer. So that was the fear inside her, and she was feeling embarrassed. She did not want to get embarrassed once again. So that's why she did not want to open her mouth. For the sake of this kind woman, however, she decided to make an effort. But then Boli thought, this lady is asking me in such a nice manner. Nobody had spoken to me like this, so let me try and tell my name. She had such a soothing voice, she would not laugh at her. And she also thought that, okay, she's talking to me in a kind manner. I'm sure she will not laugh at me when I try to stammer. Bo, 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 she began to stammer. Well done, the teacher encouraged her. So again, she wanted to tell her name and she started telling, but then she stammered. She could not complete her name. But the teacher, instead of making fun of her, just encouraged her by telling, well done. Okay, so come on now, the full name, Boli. And so the teacher said again, once again, in a very kind way, she said, now please tell me your full name. And so Boli tried hard. Again she stammered, but then she was able to tell her name, Boli. At last she was able to say and felt relieved as it was a great achievement. So she felt so happy that she was able to tell her name. Well done. The teacher patted her affectionately and said, put the fear out of your heart and you will be able to speak like everyone else. So when she completed telling her name, the teacher encouraged her and told her affectionately. What did she tell? You must remove the fear from your heart and you must try to speak like everybody else. So she encouraged her greatly, and that was very soothing for Boli. I hope you liked today's video. Let's look at the next part of this lesson in my next video. For more informative videos, do subscribe to Hello English Teacher, like, share and give your valuable comments below. Thank you for watching.